Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to Sunday Nights with Sylvia Camille. Yeah. Welcome back to another night of Sunday Night Live with Sylvia Camille. And I have three special guests tonight. I can't wait to introduce them to you. But first, before we get started, you know I have to give you a word for the week. And since Friday is Christmas, the word for the week is joy. Joy. Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him room. And heaven and nature sing. Let heaven and nature sing. Let heaven nature sing. Y'all know I was a Whitney Houston girl. I could not let this week go by and share something from Whitney, a Christmas song. So I want all of us to spread joy this week. And you know, I got to share with you the correct meaning of joy, a feeling of great pleasure and happiness. That's what joy is. And then the special meaning, the spiritual meaning of joy is expressing God's goodness. So this week, share a special gift with somebody and make them happy, make them smile. Friday is the day. So spread joy, 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 joy. Now, like I said, I have three special guests that's going to join us tonight. And we're going to talk about their new single, No Love. Our first guest is Chantel Jarrett. Let me bring her on in.
Hey.
Everybody, this is... I call her Ceci, but she just corrected me. I learned that it's not pronounced Ceci. Pronounce it for the audience for us.
It's Ceci, actually.
It's Ceci.
Yes.
So let me tell you a little couple of things about her. She's a singer. She's a songwriter, an actress. Okay. She was born and raised in Hollywood, Florida. She is a triple threat. Open and well-known. She is open for well-known artists like Jonathan Nelson and Christy Michelle, and a background singer for artists like Marvin Winans and Sunday Best's winner, Crystal Akins. She has also graced the acting stage, and I'm going to tell you this how I met her at an audition. We both auditioned for a play called Sanctified, and we both got the role. So that was a blessing, but due to COVID-19, unfortunately, the play is called Sanctified, written and directed by Javon Johnson, who plays on The Oval, the butler. You all know who that is. So that's how we met each other. Mm-hmm. She has a beautiful voice. But she has shared the stage with comedian Coco Brown, Trina Braxton, Q Parker, Tamika Scott, Chandra Corelli, and of course, Javon Johnson, a few. Her latest single and music video to the song Make 'Em Like This was released this past summer and has been known as the woman's anthem of 2020. And she knows my favorite line of that is, I got my own shit.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. She's boss. She's boss. Chantel is currently writing and recording her EP, which she hopes to release in 2021. Yes, let's give it up. Our next special guest is Shanterrial Harvey. Let me bring her on into the room.
Hi.
All right, guys. She's an Atlanta-based singer, a songwriter, and actress, has set herself apart with having a soulful and passionate voice that conveys a multitude of emotions with a few subtle twists and turns, okay? Shanterrial first made her way on the scene back in 2009, posting videos on YouTube, which later led her to be signed to Champ Camp Music, originally from Chicago, Illinois. But guess what? She is an AU Center baby. She graduated from Clark Atlanta University. All right, AU in the house, AU Center in the house. Building her home studio back in 2018. She self-taught herself in recording, writing, and arranging, what led her to her debut single, I Hope You're Happy. But guess what? In 2018, she also scored her first lead role in Lolita Snipes' Head Over Heels with an all-star cast, working alongside her longtime idols such as J.K. Harry, Chandra Corelli, Trina Braxton, Tamika Scott from Escape, and Q Parker from 112. This year, 2020, Shanterrial joined forces with singer-songwriter Ceci, help me out.
Ceci.
And rapper DG Nicey, and put out their single No Love, what we're going to talk about, and we're going to hear their performance. Yeah, we're going to watch their performance. All right, so come on, let's bring into the room Ceci Nicey.
Oh, she gonna kill you for that one.
Yo,
All right, I love it, honey. Look, let the mic do the talking. That's what's at the top of her bio. So y'all, you know she is she raw. I love it. I love it.
yeah, yep.
She's edgy, creative, and sassy. Shanice Rose, also known as DJ Nicey, born May 26 in 1988 in the beautiful city of Hollywood, Florida. Have you figured out that they are sisters? Two sisters in here together. Yes, making music. Love it. She has been rapping for 10 years and is determined to take the industry by storm. DG Nicey hit the stage in 2009 on a mission. She performed her first song, Leaning, featuring Chantel, also known as her twin sister, during a Florida A&M University homecoming event, and the crowd went crazy. Best known for her versatility in which she flaunts her clever lyrics, charismatic flow, and timely singing. DG Nicey is adamant about keeping her music raw and unedited. I love it. I'm going to read to you one of her little quotes on here. Rapping about what I've been through, seen, and learned throughout my life allows me to be true to myself and to my fans. I love it because some artists they don't do that. They don't speak from the heart.
Exactly. Thank you.
So guys, let's go ahead and jump into it. Let's jump into it. Now that we've got all our introductions out the way, let's talk about first what drew you all to this music industry, because it's all that is of it. So who would like to speak on that first?
I mean, I don't know what drew me into the music industry.
Yes.
I mean, it's just something that I've been doing since I was younger. I guess like music was my thing. Like honestly, when I was born with a cleft palate. So they told my mother that I'll never be able to talk or sing or anything. My mother said the first thing that I ever did, I was on the floor. I was like 2 years old singing "Push It." Somebody said, push it.
Push it. Oh,
But the
So
doctors were wrong.
exactly. They were definitely wrong because I have a big mouth and I sing all the time. So like, and I talk. So
Ceci, what about you?
My story is similar to Shanterrial. I grew up in the church singing. I have an aunt who has a beautiful voice, and I can recall being maybe like 5 or 6 years old, and I was like humming, and she was like, "Hey, sing a little louder. Let me hear you." And so I started singing. She's like, "You have a voice," and it kind of just took off from there. I feel like it was in the beginning more so people around me that recognized my gift, like my aunt, my music teacher for sure in high school, and just other people around who really recognized the gift. And then I said, okay, well maybe I need to take this thing, more serious. And yeah, and now we're here.
That's great. DJ Nicey?
yo. Well, I mean, for me, Sylvia, we like it's just like my sister. Like she said, we grew up in a church. So by being in a choir, youth choir, just I
Right.
was the person that wanted to do everything. When it was Sunday, I was doing everything. From
Oh,
writing
you were
music
right. She was
to
running to the microphone, right?
yes,
And pushing me.
yes, and I would take the jack beats and like I remember I did Bone Crusher Never Scared, the first song I did in church, and I remixed it. Made a Christian song and remixed it, and I was like, okay, I could really do this. And then like I played with it. My sister, she was doing music before me, and I just grew to love for it. It was my dad. R.I.P. My dad. He was in the music industry, so I guess before he left, he gave it to us. You know what I'm saying? So I can't put a mic down for nothing right now. It's like a bottle.
Oh, I love it. I love it. And you're using it to inspire people. And I was thinking one day I'm driving and I was like, you know what? Most singers we do, we start in the church. And it's funny because we have like maybe our little first little solo with our Easter speech or something, or participate in a Christmas program. So
Right.
it starts there, and then we evolve, we embrace it, and then we grow to share what y'all doing now. So let's talk about who are you inspired by? Are there any artists out there that inspire you
do it
to
have to be current artists or
No, no.
Oh, let me tell you. In my house, I grew up. See, a lot of people have church, but me, I didn't really grow up in church. But we went to church probably every 3 months or something like that. But
It's all right.
let me tell you, in my house, so I had my grandma, I had my mom, and my auntie. So my mom is like 14 years older than me. That's it. So I had like different variety. So growing up, I had, the staple singers.
Okay.
That's what my grandma Temptations list to that. But like people that inspired me is like definitely Mary J, Lauryn Hill, Monica, and Brandy is the 4 people that I grew up listening to, and they definitely inspired me a lot.
All right. Anyone else want to share?
So I would definitely have to say Whitney Houston. My mom loved, like my mom, my aunts, everybody loved Whitney. And I don't know, it was just something about when she sang from her soul. And I would just look at her in awe. So she was definitely a huge inspiration. Beyonce as well. I had been following her since Destiny's Child days. I was the kid while everybody was outside playing. I was in front of the TV trying to learn the lyrics and learn the moves to the music video. So yeah, I would definitely say Whitney Houston, Beyonce, and then more so current artist Brandy, of course, Jasmine Sullivan. I mean, the list goes on and on for
Okay.
me. Yeah.
Well, I love Whitney Houston too. I mean, I thought I was Whitney Houston. I would put on the long dress, and I just thought I wanted to be Whitney, honey. You couldn't tell me I was Whitney
Can't
Houston.
tell you nothing.
All right, DG.
Well, I mean, for me, it was Eve. Eve gave it to him blood right. Like, I love female MCs that just don't talk about the body. You know what I'm saying? So with Eve, you got Eve, Queen Latifah,
Yes.
MC like those women, the Brat, they inspired me to, stay in my lane as far as don't worry about what everybody else doing. Stay true to you, and they gonna love you for you, regardless
Amen.
if you got it on or if you don't. They gonna love you for you.
Yeah, that's
Eve my girl too, and Jackie O. I don't know, she's a Miami artist. A lot
Uh-huh.
of people compare me to her, but Jackie O, she is like my top one. Okay, but I would say Jackie O and Eve, my 2 main inspirations.
Okay. I love what you said. I was trying to pull up one of my girlfriends put something on Facebook. Like she does a sermon every day, and she talked about not observing other people because artists can get so caught up trying to compare themselves to other people. But like you said, I love you saying beautifully state. I know what my lane is. I know I rap. So when the viewers today get ready to see your performance, I mean that's the first thing I saw. I was like, hey, hey. And it was no shame in it, it's like you own it, and I love it. I mean, I love it. I'm here trying to do it. I'm trying to rap with you. Okay.
Come on, let's do it. Sure.
Okay, what is your all's favorite part about being in this type of work?
I get to express myself.
Awesome.
It's like I'm not really a person that tell my business. So like, if you really want to be in my business, listen to my music.
The story comes out.
Yeah, it's real. It's not finessing or nothing. This is me.
We're gonna talk about
the story. Yeah. Yes.
I can agree. With that. I feel like the feeling that you get when you're on stage is as a creative, as an artist, you can't explain it. You like literally feel alive. I know for me, feels like I'm living out my purpose and I'm doing what I was literally put on this earth to do. So yeah, that's it for me. The feeling is it's unmatched. And then the people that you get to meet, the other creative souls that you get to meet, like Shanterrial, I would have never met her had we not met through working together in the stage play. But you just get to connect and see, the gifts of other people and how they unfold, and they can really like turn out to be a blessing to you in disguise. So that's my favorite part.
Oh, I love it.
I can agree with Ceci. It's definitely the feeling on the stage, and also for me, the feedback that I get. Like it can be from one person, and they'll inbox me and be like, "You don't understand how much that song inspired me," or "I didn't know that you went through the same thing that I went through," and "Oh my God!" And it's like it goes from one conversation to the next. You know what I'm saying? The fact that you can relate to other people, it's just so empowering, and you didn't know that you had that much power. It just make you feel whole. Like it's crazy.
That's true. That's
I
true.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you gave all your all, and you know somebody out there received it, and that's what we're here for. Our gifts and our talents, no matter what they are, we're supposed to use them and be a vessel, and then hope that somebody in the room will feel what you just the spirit from you. So I love that. Now, how would you all describe the music that you typically create?
Ooh.
I know that's a good one.
Again, I didn't hear. What did you say?
How would you typically describe the music that you create? The type of music that you create?
Go ahead, Shanterrial.
You can go.
For me, it just is. As a creative and a songwriter, your music is gonna evolve. It's gonna change over time. And 9 times out of 10, if you're writing your own music, you're gonna either write based off something that you're going through, something that you've been through, or something that you see one of your close friends or family going through. And so it really just is based off life and experience. And for me, things that I believe that people will relate to or gravitate to.
There's a story behind everything.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a story behind it. Behind it all. Yeah.
That's what makes it so powerful, because you're telling a story that somebody else out there in the world hasn't shared, but you are vocally expressing it. And that's how healing comes, that's how forgiveness comes, awareness for things come.
You know, Sylvia, my favorite thing about it is when they say, "You talking to me? You made that song for me? Or you wrote that song for me?"
Yeah.
It's for me. Okay.
It's almost like you being a preacher in a song.
It's real life ministry.
Yeah, it's because when the preacher is preaching and he really going down, like they say, going down your road, he tapping on your door. In a song, you're doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Right.
I love it. Good stuff to share. Shanterrial, you want to add something?
For me, it depends on what I'm going through. And I feel like I'm all over the place. So it kind of sucks being a writer. And you're like, well, I want to talk about this and I want to talk about this. But I know I definitely, no matter what, put passion in whatever I'm singing. Like I be trying to like hold back and try to, do what the singers do nowadays. But I can't. It's just, I have so much passion in what I'm writing or what I'm singing, no matter what it is. So.
Okay. So this is a good way into my next question. Like, what is you all's creative process like? Do you journal? Because like you just said, you all over the place. So you really got to sit down and be like, okay, I'm gonna write about this today. So let's talk about you all's creative process.
For me, it would just be an idea that comes in my head, and I got to get up right away in order to finish it out. Like I can't, you know how people will say, well, I'm gonna meet you at the studio, we're gonna have a studio session. My creativity don't work like that. I can't, some people can go in the studio and they can write like in 30 seconds. Me, please. I wish I had that process, but it literally comes in my head out of nowhere. And then I have to get up, go on the computer so I won't forget it. Lay something down so I don't forget it. And then from there, I don't rush myself, because great music, it should not be a rushing process. And for me, I don't rush. I learned that from Lauryn Hill. She said she took 3 years to make Miss Education of Lauryn Hill. So yeah.
That's part of the process. We are not rushing.
I'm not rushing.
No, that's one thing you don't want to do. You don't want to rush music when you're writing. But I mean, as for me, it's like I write every day. Like somebody could say something, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna write that down, and I'm gonna go off it. So like when it's time for me, when I hear a song or a beat, I get the vibe in my head. I start putting the tune, whatever type of vibe or mood I'm in. Now, see, my type of mood is always turned. Like I'm always lit.
You always,
Sylvia, I'm always lit. Like
you always crunk. That's all right.
I
forgot they got to be married tonight so we can be crunk.
So,
Dad,
you feel me? Come on now.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and sip this water.
That's all right.
So sip your water.
We know why. That's a blessing.
Right, it is a blessing. So, I mean, especially when you have a gift, can't no man take it away from you. So, regardless if it take you 30 minutes to an hour, a day, or whatever, music is time. So it's time spent on music. We put our all into our songs. Little do people know, even though it's 2 minutes and 30 seconds or 3 minutes, 40 seconds, like it takes a lot to make one song. You know what I mean? Because we're putting our all in each song, and this is our passion. This is a lifestyle. This is something that we're gonna do forever. You know what I mean? So we take it seriously, and so even if it's 30 minutes, that's a whole lot of time for me to put into a song.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm a rapper, so it's easier for me than it is for singers. You know what I mean? Like I could finish a song like this. Singers, they gotta harmonize and do all that. They gotta do everything. So
they gotta make sure the beat, the chorus right and everything.
yes.
That's true. When you rapping, you flowing, you in control of
I gotta flow. I'm in control. You see, I always had the shades on, so it's like, I just want people to know I'm not cross-eyed, no nothing. I got both eyes, and I can see straight.
Hey, that's your edginess, and I love it. Hey, you do with your shades on, I love it. I have to have my readers on. Somebody was talking about me, my first. They're like, you gotta take them readers off if you're gonna do a show. I got to be able to see.
That part.
So tell anybody watching tonight, tell them to give me some cute glasses. But now this is what I want to ask. Did either one of you all play any instruments that helps you along with your creative process?
Absolutely not me.
I used to. I just like I went to school for music, so I had to play the piano. And I failed 3 times, but I still graduated. No.
It's okay.
But I learned. Don't tell nobody. But yeah.
As long as you finish. As long as
you learn what you need to learn to get your degree.
Right.
Exactly. Right. But I know the basis now. I know how to play. It really did help. At that time, I didn't think. I'm like, why I gotta learn this? I just want to sing. But you do. Like, really. I know all the notes. I can read music now. I can do all that. So without that, I needed that.
Right. It helps the process along the way. I wish I would have learned how to play the piano. My mama started me, and then I was like, I should have kept on going.
The piano is fun. I tried learning how to play the piano too, but I stopped. But you can't tell me I don't know how to play a couple songs on the piano.
What can you play, DJ?
Love is blind, and it'll take over your mind. That I can play a couple of church songs. And that's about it, sister girl.
Is that why you colored your hair blonde?
I colored my hair blonde because if I was gonna go short, I was like, I gotta go blonde. I'm not gonna go short if I don't go blonde. They have more fun, Sylvia.
If she gonna do something, y'all, it's got to be edgy. That's what the Bible says.
Sylvia, they have more fun, Sylvia.
Blondes. I know.
Blondes.
Do blondes have more fun?
We do. They have more fun.
Yeah, they have more fun. Okay, we'll see. We're gonna have to go blonde one day, Ceci. We'll see. We'll see. Now, listen. This is my next question, guys. If you all could open for a show for any artist, who would it be?
Queen Bee, Beyonce. Period.
Since you picked Beyonce, I love Beyonce, but I'm gonna go with Teyana Taylor. I love me some Teyana Taylor. Okay,
that would be a good one too.
That would be a good one. You stuck me with that one, Sylvia.
Yeah.
Dang.
Let's see who you got.
I'd say Beyonce or even Rihanna. Rihanna would be dope.
Rihanna is dope. Yeah. I don't know.
DJ, I don't know why. I don't know why I see you with Missy Elliott. I don't know why.
I'll do Missy Elliott now.
Cause Missy, when she had them pants on and I can see y'all just taking over the whole stage.
Ooh, I can do that.
Missy is still dope.
You know what, Sylvia? Put me on stage. Put me on the BET Awards. Put me anywhere.
I know. I love. She put me in the ring. She'll run from one end to the next, and I'll be just like this.
Yes. Cause I'm gonna put on the show, Sylvia. I'm gonna put on the show.
I love it. I did not know you. I did not know you.
Yes.
Okay, crazy. Yes. Let's talk about what is one message that you all will want to give your fans, although your fans still watching. I know this week you will publicize and let them know that you're on Sunday night with Sylvia Camille. Yeah. So, what is the message for your fans who are watching? And you're gonna have
it,
some new fans after tonight.
are you talking about as far as our music or just
Your
period?
music or inspiration, whatever's in your heart that you was something that you want to say to them.
I feel like whether it's anything, I say my message is learn to love yourself. Period. And this is anything. It can be music, anything. Learn to love yourself. Because when you learn to love yourself, it's only certain things that you will allow people to do to you, or you know what I'm saying, just anything, period. Just love you. Don't look for it anywhere else because it won't work.
That's good. I'm gonna piggyback off of what she said. On top of learning to love yourself, believe in yourself and go after your dreams. There are so many opportunities that we miss because we doubt ourselves and we talk ourselves out of things because we think we're not ready or we won't get the part. And half the time that's not true. We are our worst critic. And you just have to go for it sometimes. Go for it when you're afraid, go for it when you're unsure, just go for it because you're missing out on an amazing opportunity. So definitely believe in yourself and invest in yourself. And we love y'all. Thank y'all for supporting us.
That's free game. That's free game.
DG,
you have.
But what I want to say is, like they all said, piggyback. But I always say, do you. Don't listen to nobody because they might stop you in the fit. You know, sometimes it's best not to tell certain people things because they might distract you and detour you from where you're trying to go and put you in a whole different direction.
Hey man, you better preach.
Come on now.
I don't think those are the people that you need to be around in.
But no, they're not the people. So what I'm saying is you do you because it could just go from one thing. Should I do this? They be like, nah. But you should do this. Yeah. I feel like this. Do something, you do you and do it differently than the other person that's doing it. You stop following the wave, create your own wave. That's good.
That's good for anybody who's listening.
Yeah.
And anybody
your own wave, do you.
I love it. And that's for anybody. I mean, anybody who wants to be the new chef. Do your chef, you do your culinary stuff a different way. I love it.
However you do it. Because people gravitate to anything. It's just the hype. If you hype up your own stuff, they're gonna jump on. It's a wave.
You gotta believe in you first. Period.
You got to.
Ooh, y'all talking to me. Keep on talking. Y'all helping Sylvia. Sunday night with Sylvia Camille. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Love it.
You got people saying that before you even come on, Sylvia.
I love it. Now we got to go back because when we were talking about singing, I wanted us to talk about crossing over into acting. DG, have you started acting?
I act at home.
Act up. She act up.
But I don't. I would love to. I mean, I'm open to anything and everything, Sylvia. I don't close no doors. I go through all of them.
Yes.
Ceci and Shanterrial. Let's talk about that. Being an artist, how difficult did you see the transition of appearing and acting? How has that been for your transition and doing that and singing and acting at the same time?
Well, as far as job, because people think it's in the same, it's the same. It's really not the same. It's like putting on two different jobs because acting requires this, singing requires this. Singing requires you to invest in yourself. When you act, you're making the money. So for me, when I'm acting, that's my check. When I'm singing that's because I love it and I'm investing in myself until I get to the point where, you know what I'm saying, I making a lot of money where I get to the level that I want to be at. But
professionally, like you say, that's acting.
Yeah. As far as acting, I don't know. I remember from the beginning, I wanted to focus on just my music. At first, and somebody's like, you can do both, but I was like, I don't want. But I realized you can. It's women out here birthing twins, triplets. Why can't you do everything? So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just go. And even about when it comes to Lolita, the play, I wasn't even gonna go at first because I actually, you said you came to the play, right?
Right.
I
You
actually,
weren't gonna audition?
listen, I went to the audition. She only had roles open for the grandmother and the auntie. So I auditioned for those. And she was like, well, do you mind reading another role? I didn't put it on there. And she brought out the paper and I read it. And she was like, oh, okay, you got the lead role. I said, what? Mind you, I was about to leave. I was about to leave, get up out of my car. This is why I say, no matter if you don't think you're qualified, no matter if you're self-doubting, go. Because I did not know. And then I didn't know all those people was going to be in the play. I was like, wow, this is crazy. This is weird. But yeah.
That's almost similar to this story with Fantasia. You know, she was last.
Oh, yes, I remember.
The man working in security, he went ahead and let her in. So you got to show up. Somebody told me no matter what, just show up.
Yep.
Got to.
When you stop showing up, that's when your blessings stop.
Yeah.
Like
Have you seen Will Smith? He said, when you fear, that's when you know you got to fight. Like, do it. Like, he just put out something about, you know, being scared or something. When you're scared, that's when you know it's for you and just go through it and fight. I was like, that's crazy. I didn't look at it that way.
Oh, that's deep. I love it. Ceci, what you getting ready to say?
What was the question again? I was so tuned in.
Sorry.
It was so good. It's like, hey.
I was like, girl, speak to me.
Yes.
Right.
Yes, I love it. How, you know, the crossing over from sing, you know, balancing the singing and acting. What like Shanterrial said, there are some different skill sets for acting and singing. Because you know, when you're acting and you got 6 shows, you got to know your script. And, you know, if you're a singer and you know your bars and runs, you know, you can kind of play with the mic and look at the band and tell them, hey, I'm going this way.
Yeah.
On that stage, you don't have time for that. You got to know your stuff. So
I think for me, in terms of the transition, being as though as a singer, you have to perform. Like if I'm singing about apples and oranges, I got to really make you believe that I love me some apples and oranges. And so it's really a performance, you know, as you're singing, you have to convey and connect with the audience. So for me, transitioning into acting, I think it made it easier for me because I had never had acting classes. I never even thought about being an actress. I mean, sure, I did like little plays and stuff like that in my church growing up, but like Shanterrial said, I was nervous and I was even wondering why my manager was sending me auditions for acting. I was like, I don't act. Why are you sending me this? you know what I'm saying? But surprisingly, I mean, I don't want to toot my own horn, but so I was told, you know, you were just a natural at it. And while I feel like I have, you know, a long way to go and I would benefit from acting classes and things like that, I think that just, it's a matter of timing. It's a matter of purpose. It's a matter of God just really placing gifts on the inside of you and you not even really being aware of it sometimes until you're presented with an opportunity to share that gift and you just watch it unfold. Because there were times I was like, I can't believe I did that, or I can't believe I felt that or delivered that line like that. And so, but yeah, for me, the fact that in terms of like singing and stuff like that, I write my own music and I have a thing with songs where I can listen to a song a few times and I know it. So learning the scripts and working with other actresses and things like that, I think it was more of a smooth transition for me personally. But like I said, I still have a lot to learn.
Well, you doing good. I'm a, you know, my favorite one, and I sanctify. Whenever we get a chance to sanctify, when you say, "Ooh," you know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah. Right.
They have to see sanctified.
Y'all gotta see it. But I think another thing too is because it's so freeing, like as an artist, as a creative, to be in a space where you can be anybody. You can be like this completely different, like made up character and really own it. And when you get into that zone, it's everything for me. It's fun. It makes me feel like a kid again. Because me and my sister would do that as kids. We would always put on shows and, you know, so yeah, I love it. I love both of them, honestly. So
Awesome. Okay, so let's talk about before we get ready to share with the viewers your performance of No Love. What other places have y'all performed? Just to give the audience, because most recently was at Chef Rob's Upstairs Lounge where you all performed No Love.
Right.
So where else have y'all performed?
Well, the other performance we had so far, other than Chef Rob's, was at Black Ink Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
They had a radio there. They had a radio
Grand
station.
opening type of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, for the radio station, Black Ink Radio. And
Okay.
we performed there.
People to
It was
see.
for a new TV show too. That's on BET.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, so I want everyone to hear No Love. We're gonna all watch No Love, No Love. Then we're gonna come back and talk about the title, how did the collaboration, because you all are all three
Let's do
independent
it.
artists in your own right, what you all do, but you decided to come together. So I want to talk about that, and I want to talk about my two favorite verses. All right, get your drinks ready for No Love, No Love. Share my screen.
No love, baby.
Y'all go download No Love right now.
Right now.
Okay,
Right now.
Let me get ready to share my screen. Okay.
Try to tear my heart in pieces. I can't.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
Biggie and Betty, and I ain't trying to settle. Working on a new me and talking about how you live. Hell nah, pray I get some more babies. Relationship on entanglement. I get money, handle business, take trips, drink, get little
I don't want Yeah.
I don't wanna, I just wanna.
I'll write my ass with your feelings.
Turn a good girl into a bad bitch. No. If you really finna play me, turn around and do
I don't want to be All right. Woo! Love it. I mean, it's stop sharing. So no love. Let's talk about it. How did it come about? How did this collaboration come?
Well, we were always in the talks about, doing a song together. But at the time I was going through some situations. I was going through some some man, some man things, and like I'm a person who really put myself out there, and I don't know how to not have feelings. I don't know how to like let it go because I was really like down, like man, I really wanted this to work. So me and Chantel, we were talking, and she was like, "Look," I asked her for some advice. She was like, "Look, I think you need to ask my sister." So I went upstairs. DG was doing like DG Mondays and DG Friday that she does, but it was Monday. She does like a little rap thing, and I talked to her about it. And honestly, we just started vibing, and we actually wrote a song. So,
that's
how
okay.
it came about.
Yeah,
They was my teachers. So
they were
she
your
was a professor. She was the teacher assistant, and I was the student.
So that was a process, like we talked about the process. We write what's going on in our soul, our spirit, and our mind, right? Right, and you had to release it, and no other way to do it. And that's your sister's here helped you get through it. I love it. Now,
right. Actually, Sylvia, my sister, Ceci, she had another hook. She started the song with a hook, but it didn't flow right. So she changed her hook, and then I put my verse on there, and then they called me. Shanterrial said, "You snap." I said, "I want to do it over." They talking about, So then my sister sent it to me with them on it, and I'm at home listening. I said, rewind that back real quick. I said, "Nah, fuck it. I'm a bad bitch." I said,
well,
girl.
we're gonna drink to that. We're gonna drink to that, TT.
No love, baby. Oh my gosh, no love.
Now, I don't know my audiences. I don't know. I'm telling all my friends, I love everybody. And, sometimes I cuss and sometimes I don't. I drink wine because Jesus turned water to wine.
Really?
My Sunday night live is for everybody, and I embrace everybody. So I got to say my favorite line. I want to talk about this. I wipe my ass with your feelings. Tell me about that line.
I mean, I feel like it's kind of self-explanatory, but I feel like, women, sometimes men can be very manipulative and they play the victim when they done like broke you down into a million pieces. And it's like, well, you did this, you do that. It's just like, sometimes we get to a point where we like, you know what? I wipe my ass with your feelings. Your feelings don't mean nothing to me.
I love it.
Okay?
It's so wrong.
Hey,
that's where it came
remember
from.
I called you about it, sis? Remember I called you? I said, where you got that line from?
I was just in the bathroom and I was just thinking, I'm just playing.
Can y'all say the hook, the verse for me for the hook? I don't want to be loved.
Yeah, so it's I don't want to be in love. I just want to be alone. I don't want to feel that pain. And again, it's like we as women, we have all been there. It's like, okay, I'm tired of getting hurt. I'm tired of putting myself out there. I'm just tired. Like, I don't want to be in love. I want to be alone. I don't feel that pain. Like, it's just me right now because y'all doing too much.
Okay. Shanterrial, is that how you feel after a breakup?
Yeah, it just takes so much energy, so much everything out of you. And it took me a long time to try to pick myself back up and bring it together,
Okay, you're gonna get that because you got some strong sisters in your village around you, honey. I can see it.
Right. Right.
Honey, if not, they're gonna kick out another album, they're gonna kick out another song, then you're gonna say, no love, they not my love.
Next song will be
before we wrap up, because I'm just enjoying this. I am so happy that you all decided to be Sunday nights. And you guys,
you know it, girl.
Christmas is Friday. So I got to know, and the people you know, what are your favorite Christmas songs? All that beautiful purple Christmas cake there, the white Christmas tree with the purple bow. See, DG got hers too with her Christmas around her shade.
Right. You see me?
I see you. So what are y'all favorite Christmas songs y'all like to sing or you like to hear?
My favorite Christmas song, and this Christmas
Oh,
will
Will
be
be
oh,
very
oh,
special
I,
Christmas
oh.
for me.
Oh,
This is my part right here.
that. Um,
Dun, 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 dun,
Dun,
dun,
dun,
dun,
dun.
dun.
Shake again, shake again.
Watch it. Dun, 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 dun.
I love it. Hang on the mistletoe.
Toes, I'm gonna get the better.
Ooh, don't hurt
Right.
us.
Yeah,
Don't get me started, Sylvia.
I love it. I love it. Cece, what's your favorite?
Ooh. Mm, mine a little ghetto. Y'all know that song?
It's okay.
You know that song that they be like, what you gonna get up for Christmas? What you gonna get up?
It's okay if yours is not.
Yes, and she be talking about the 12 days of Christmas, and she be like, I want 5 months free rent, you know, like,
Lord, I
That's
won't
the name of
find
that
love
song. I
that
gotta go
song.
listen to it.
because I was like, I feel that, sis. I want
No, for
5
real.
months free mortgage. Hook me up.
Oh, that is hilarious. I have to go look that song up.
Yes, Sylvia,
Yes.
girl, you gotta go.
It's like a South Florida thing. They like remix the 12 Days of Christmas, and it's been like playing since I was a kid, and I just get hyped up. That's like my favorite Christmas song.
Girl, you gonna make me listen to
It's a
that
little
movie.
ghetto.
It's okay. Hey, it's making
It's
you
the
cry.
scratch for me. It's
Enjoy.
like,
I love it. Shanterrial.
I have a lot of Christmas songs, but unfortunately, I'm gonna tell you my favorite one. You ever heard of "What Do the Lonely Do"? That's me. That be me. Like every Christmas, I'll be lonely, and I be like, "Damn, another lonely Christmas." So
girl,
that's
you get on my nerves.
Christmas.
You get on my nerves.
No, it's gonna get better. Christmas after Friday. Christmas after Friday.
You know what, Sylvia? I'm gonna tell you this, right? Even though we're not a group, like I'm open to do anything with these lovely ladies. They have amazing, beautiful voices. I thank my sister for bringing Shanterrial, for them meeting together. She is a wonderful person. Um, and it's just, you never know what's in the works for us as 3 dope individuals. You know what I mean? So there's no love track. We taking it to the past the roof, through the ceiling. We taking this all the way.
Pluto.
We taking it all the way.
Okay, so what are you all plans for holidays? You know, COVID-19. So are you all gonna try to stay safe?
Right.
So yes, as y'all saw in that lovely video, your girl is pregnant.
Yes.
Okay, so
Yes.
I will be home with my husband, and my in-laws are coming in town, and we just gonna have us a good old time at the house, being safe.
Yes.
DJ, that's what you're gonna be doing too.
Well, I'm here for Christmas. I'm not going home. I'm here and I'm spending Christmas with my sister.
Okay.
I'm just bringing the ice cream and stuff like that. I'm not cooking. So
That's all she brings every Christmas and Thanksgiving: apple pie and ice cream.
I love it. And is it Mrs. Smith's apple pie?
I'm not about to
No
play with her.
Publix.
apple pie, yes, and ice cream and whatever else they want me to get. Not to make.
She ain't cooking.
I start cooking next year, Sylvia. My grandma told me that. She said, "Mom, you must make something next year." So I'm gonna do that for grandma.
Oh, Lord.
Christmas dinner next year.
All right, Shanterrial. You're gonna have something to do.
You ain't just hit a song I sung, right?
I know. I'm speaking.
They just hit a
You're
song.
gonna have something to do.
I'll probably go home. I'm not sure yet. I haven't bought my ticket, but I'll probably go home. But if not, I'll probably go over to Chantel house.
She'll be with us.
I'm gonna just put that out there. No.
Girl, I
Right.
know.
Since you know you good.
Now, before we wrap up, before we close out, again, I want to tell you all, thank you all so much for spending this time with me with my 3 special guests. I mean, it's just some nuggets were given out tonight. So you can like, comment, and share this video with all of your friends so they can hear some wisdom with some people who are grinding in the industry with singing and acting. Now, individually and collectively, let's tell everyone how can they find you on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, what's your social media platform?
Yes, so you can find me on Instagram at Ceci, that's CECI _ sings SINGS, and on Facebook at Chantel Jarrett. But I like to connect with my fans through Instagram. So that's Ceci _ sings to find me.
For me, okay, my name is very long, but it's under the screen, so you can probably write it out. But it's Shanterrial Music. It's SHANTERRIAL Music on IG, on Instagram. Facebook, same thing. It's just Shanterrial Harvey. I'm on TikTok, Shanterrial Music, same thing. I'm on Clubhouse now, Shanterrial Harvey. No. So
I'm gonna look for
everything
you
is
on
Shanterrial.
Clubhouse.
Oh, YouTube as well, Shanterrial Music.
DG?
Well, you guys can find me on IG, Snap, Twitter, Facebook at DG Nicey. It's DG. A lot of people be saying DJ. I don't know where they get the J from, but sister girl, it is not a J. It's DG Nicey. Yeah, that's where you can find me.
And then
Yes.
Well, you can find me, DG Nicey. Follow me, I follow back. You can write me, DM me, whatever. I'm not bougie. I'm very down to earth. And hey, I'm only bougie when I eat.
That's for sure.
I was about to say she's lying.
And to cleanliness. I love clean things, and
Nah.
clean spaces and areas and stuff. But
She wash ice.
Yes, I do.
right.
You
I love
wash ice?
She wash ice.
I mean,
But
I rinse them
I
off.
digress. That's a conversation for another day.
We have,
But
y'all
y'all
gonna
make
be,
sure.
y'all gonna be
Girl,
back.
throw
Don't
that
worry.
out the window.
Don't
Y'all
worry.
make
Y'all
sure
get back.
y'all go download our song. It's called No Love. Y'all see these names on the screen: Ceci, Shanterrial, and DG Nicey. We are everywhere where
And
all
you can
music
type it
streaming
in.
platforms.
You can type in any one of our names and put No Love, and we're all gonna pop up. You can also get all of our other songs as individual artists. We also have songs in there as well. Feel free to comment, like, hashtag No Love. Hey, listen, anything you do, hashtag No Love. Let
Yes.
us know your favorite parts of the song. Everything. Like Sylvia said, her favorite part was wipe your ass with your feelings. Okay? So wipe your ass with your feelings.
Not your feelings. The nigga
One
feelings.
last thing before I pull y'all out of
Yeah, the
studio.
nigga feelings.
Don't hang up when I take you out. Don't hang up. Top of 2020. Top of 2020. What can we expect?
2021.
2021. Sorry.
Ooh, child. We just praying we make it in. All right.
Right.
We ain't
But
got the wrong.
expect a video, a No Love video will be coming soon.
Okay.
I have a lot of
And-
projects I'm
and a
working
lot
on
of
as far as like
individual
film, and
projects
I'm
as
also
well.
working on my EP. I said February I'm gonna have it out, but I want to have it out in January, so I'm gonna put that out in the universe because I just kind of want to get it over with. I've been babysitting it for a long time, and it's time to just go ahead and let it.
The baby is ready to come out.
She ready. 9 months has passed, and she's still in there.
Time to get out. I also want to plug my husband and I have a couples reality Zoom style of show. It's called The Main Ingredient. That will be coming soon, top of 2021. So y'all check that out. It'll be on Roku, Facebook Live, and IG Live as well.
Love it. Love it. See, good stuff. Good stuff. Y'all gonna have to come in all y'all's projects. Just because Sunday in 2021. Sunday nights with Sylvia Camille. Yeah. Talk all about it. Okay,
Yes.
hold on 1 second, guys. Thank you all once again for being on our show tonight.
Yes, and I thank you guys for tuning in. We love y'all.
Guys, wasn't that amazing? Ceci, Shanterrial, and DG Nicey. It was awesome. I want to thank you again for spending your evening with Sunday Nights with Sylvia Camille. And next week, same time, same place, our special guest is Brandon J. Yes, Brandon J from Songland, Roscoe Jenkins. He also debuted in one of Tyler Perry's House of Pain episodes. So we're going to talk all about it with Brandon J next Sunday at 6 p.m. I love you all. Merry Christmas. Don't forget to spread what? Joy to the world all week long. Smooches. Love you. Be blessed.